10 Hindi horror movies, which are funnier than comedy movies. 10. Rat. The story revolves around the typical ghost ideas prevalent in our society. From butchered cats inviting bad omen, to screaming women running from invisible ghosts, there is not a scene in the movie that doesn't evoke laughter. 9. Woke on Tea. No one could trace her out even after spending 2.5 hours in the movie theater. The introductory sequence, where a young woman asked for a ride from motor driver to drop her near a graveyard, was where it all began. She disappeared singing a song Nina Burasi. If in reality ghosts are that melodious, a tay-tay-tay-tay with one is definitely on the cards. 8. Dugaz Zamin Ke Niche. This 1972 horror flick directed by Tulsi Ramsey was probably the first attempt by an Indian movie maker to introduce the audience to the concept of zombies. The portrayal of a zombie was far from real. What made the movie a success was the frenzy of laughter every scene put the audience in. 7. Purana Mandir. The plot revolves around a 200-year-old curse inflicted on a palatial house by a bloodthirsty Samri. This follows funny and nonsensically directed sequences which can only evoke laughter, and in the least inspire fear. 6. Huapi. The movie narrates the story of a married woman possessed by an evil spirit, and her husband tries hard to ward it off. His hilarious groans and overly dramatic chants are enough to make you roll off the floor. Throughout the movie, the guy seemed to be constipated while taking the fight against the evil spirit. 5. Boot. The Rangila girl could have easily won the award for Best Comic Character had her producer been serious enough in recognizing her humoristic potentials. The movie is just the right depiction of a horror flick going abysmally wrong. 4. Papi Gudia. You still haven't? Then do go ahead and hit Google to know more about this hilarious masterpiece. Except for the scary name, the movie has nothing to do with horror. 3. Verano. A blockbuster in its time, Verano was more popular for the sexy chudale than its storyline. The same old Thacker, Buri Haveli and Ramu Kakar with his age-old lantern played a part in adding humoristic touches to the tale. 2. Darwaza. The movie created a lot of hype at the time of its release. First, the producers announced to award a cash prize to any person who dares to watch the movie alone, and then rumors spread that a person who did meet the dare, lost to life to a cardiac arrest. I guess the heart failure must have been due to the excessive laughter if anything else. 1. Samri. A stunner in its own sense. Samri, a movie that was supposed to be a deadly horror, turned out to be competing for laurels for the best comic movie ever produced by Hindi cinema. The plot is as insane as it can get. Samri is a wealthy landlord who is murdered by his relatives for his wealth. His most trusted horrible-looking bodyguard resurrects his soul and he scares the hell out of people.